This is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. I started this station, 2 years ago to go ahead, and I was just searching. I was just curious what was on YouTube, and when I seen that, it was like ghastly. It's like, oh my God. There's a lot of kind of actors. There's a lot of people reading scripts. There's polished people telling you what to do, what not to do. And there's a lot of people on there not really being honest and giving you good advice. So that was the first reason. The second, I wanted to be informative with you, so you know what an IRS insider would go ahead and give you that answer, so you know the truth. And really, many times it's really to educate you so you understand, in fact, what's going on in a particular situation. I have a whole team of former IRS agents, just so you know that we all work kind of as a package, from attorneys and auditors and revenue officers and all that. So anyway, we're available for representation and consultation. What I want to talk to you today about is these ads, the 5 best tax resolution companies, the ratings of these companies, and the 10 best. That's complete marketing fraud, just complete marketing. It sickens me when I see this, and it really should sicken you. It's impossible to judge the 500 or 50,000 tax relief companies that are out there in every city, every state. How does anybody judge that? You can't do it by reviews, because they buy reviews. You can't do it by testimonies, because they a lot of them make up their own testimonies. They can go ahead and adjust the BBB ratings. There's a whole bunch of tricks to make your firm look like a superstar. So at the end of the day, how do you know it's best? You don't. You actually have to go ahead and call a company and make a decision who you think that impressed you the most. I want to tell you about tax relief companies that when you call them, especially the ads, so when you Google or whatever search engine you use, it'll say ad, then there's organic, then ad on the bottom. You're speaking to a company that spends a lot of money advertising. A lot of their budget goes, in fact, to their salespeople, and a lot of their money, in fact, goes to the advertising. So usually 50% of what you're paying those people goes just to those things. And the person actually doing the work, believe it or not, there's a couple companies I'm very familiar with, they only pay the people doing the work 5% of the fee. Those are really the most important people. So what you want to know is, when you're calling a firm, you want to speak to the attorney, the CPA, the enrolled agent, the former IRS agents that actually is working your case. After you go ahead and tell them what your case is, anyone experienced in this business will probably tell you really close what the result. You can't do that with an audit, because you don't know what the book and records were. But as far as the collection division goes, I'm a former RO. I can tell you within 15 seconds of hearing your case how that case is going to end. Just so you know, you can just do it. Anyway, when you're calling these companies, remember, you're speaking to a salesperson, and they do not let you speak to the person working your case unless you pay them. Well, if the person who's going to work your case doesn't know your case and didn't talk to you, how possibly are you going to know how much you're supposed to pay at the end of the day and what sort of result you're going to get? In fact, you don't. So be very careful. Do not trust ratings. Do not trust the testimonials. Don't trust anything that you see on that screen. You have to intuitively pick up the phone, call the person, describe your case, and let that person tell you what they need to tell you about your case, and let you know what the intended result should be. Anyway, I've been doing this a really long time. We got a bunch, like I said, former IRS agents. Anyway, now you know the truth about the 5 best tax resolution companies. You now know it's actually marketing fraud, it's lies, and it's deceptions. If this video was good, if you'd give me a subscription, I'd really appreciate it. We're available for representation and all that 9 yards. Leave me a comment. I love the comments. If you want me to do a YouTube on something, really happy to do that too. Thank you so much for your time.